Are you taking over my YouTube channel? I'm back. Hey there, my name's Kiah, and I am currently a professional artist in training. I have been doing art my entire life, and I am primarily self-taught, but however, for the past 4 years, I have been in art school getting 2 different art degrees. One is studio art with a concentration in printmaking, and the other is community art. So I did post my first video a little bit ago, however, I mainly posted that because I genuinely enjoyed making it and I was pretty proud of it. And I have a passion for YouTube and also for sharing art with other people. After seeing the response to my first video, first of all, can I just say thank you to everyone who watched that video and who liked it and commented. I appreciate you guys so much. But after seeing the response to that, I am bound and determined to stick to a schedule, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me. So today we will be talking about the thing that shakes up the entire world of every art major's life. Figure drawing. So it's actually quite a funny story with how I got into my first figure drawing class. I didn't start out as an art major. I actually started out as a biology major because I could be, not because I wanted to. But my first week of college, I realized that I wanted to do what I actually love to do, and I didn't want to spend my entire life working at a job that I was able to do, but didn't want to. It was sort of what was expected of me, but it wasn't what I wanted. So when I switched my major to art, my counselor had no idea about anything having to do with art majors. Granted, she helped me as much as she could, but I mainly had to figure it out on my own. So I basically went onto my college's website and looked up their majors. I found the studio art major, and I just selected a few classes that were required for that major. Little did I know what I was getting myself into. So I walk in on the first day of my figure drawing class. I have one of my favorite professors. I'm excited. I think, figure drawing, that's gonna be fun. I don't have much experience with drawing people. This is gonna be great. However, I was not aware of the actual type of class that it was until the first day. The way I found out was actually on the syllabus. As she was showing it to us, there was a picture of a bunch of people sitting in front of a person with no clothes on, just drawing them. And the moment that I saw that, I was like, oh, that's what this class is. So I had no idea that I was going to be drawing naked people. It just happened. I was pretty intimidated on the first day of drawing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this person walks in a robe and then they just disrobe and everything's just out and about. And you just have to stare at them and draw them. It's honestly a little bit uncomfortable at first, I won't lie. However, you do get used to it. And also, you are so worried about drawing the whole time, you don't even really have time to realize that there is a naked person in front of you. I actually ended up taking 2 figure drawing classes. So the first figure drawing class that I took was in 2020. So halfway through the semester, I had to end up going home due to COVID, and we finished out the class online, which definitely wasn't the same. It was about the same as watching YouTube tutorials, but we didn't have a live model in front of us, which that actually made me realize how important it is to have a live model in front of you when you are learning figure drawing. You're able to see all of the different volumes, how the light hits off of the body, how shadows are created. You are just able to see absolutely everything, and it is very, very helpful. Being able to see the volume of things really helps you to be able to draw that and get it to look more realistic and like it's actually jumping off the page. The second figure drawing class actually was just supposed to be an intermediate drawing class, however the professor just decided to make it a figure drawing class. Not quite sure why, but I wasn't complaining because, like I said, I only got about half a semester of my first figure drawing class, so I was excited to try it again because it truly is so helpful. My figure drawing class is honestly probably the class that I have learned the absolute most in. So basically, in a figure drawing class, you sit on what's called a drawing horse, and it's basically this super uncomfortable drawing bench, and you straddle it, and your board with your paper is in front of you, and you just draw.
I thought I'd give you guys an inside look into an actual figure drawing class. Obviously, I put my phone away once the model got in the room, but I just wanted to show you guys the setup, and also this is my drawing kit. It has all of my drawing supplies in it, and it's very helpful to have one of these. This is also my favorite brand of Conte.
Figure drawing classes are also extremely high-paced. This not only allows you to just focus on your drawing and forget about the fact that someone is naked in front of you. Another reason they are so fast-paced, however, is because models simply cannot hold complicated poses for a long time. Typically during longer poses, the model will get into a reclining position, something that is much easier to hold. Drawing from life is definitely a huge help when learning figure drawing, but there can be some complications with it. I have had a model before who would not stop moving. I've even had a model before who was reclining on their bottom with their arms back like this, and they tried to pick up their phone with their feet. You get what you get with models sometimes, and you just gotta work with it. I have also had some absolutely fantastic models before as well. Models who I have no idea how they stay still for so long. It is actually very difficult for someone to stay in the same exact position for a long period of time. Generally, poses can last anywhere from 10 minutes to several hours. So the model might need to take a break from time to time. Usually when this happens, the instructor will take tape and tape off certain points in the figure's pose. So for example, if their hand is laying down this way, they would put a piece of tape here and here, so that way the model can line it up with the tape when they come back from their break. The model doesn't always get into the exact same position, but then that falls on the artist to be able to make adjustments. But one important aspect of figure drawing is gesture drawing. Gesture essentially captures the essence of what the figure is doing.
I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys some of my gesture drawings from my second figure drawing class. Now, gesture drawings are meant to be messy. They are done with just one medium, and for this I used Conte, but I also like to use Vine charcoal when doing gesture drawings. Gestures are done very fast. The poses are only held for anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds, so you don't get a lot of time to perfect the drawing before moving on to the next one. The model is holding very complicated and difficult poses, so they can't hold them for very long, and gesture is meant to be super quick anyway, and it's often used as a warm-up. The thing that helped me the most when doing gesture drawings is when my professor told me to not worry so much about the perfection of the drawing or how the drawing looked, but to just get the essence of what the figure is doing. If you can capture the attitude of the figure's movements, it's going to translate much better in a gesture drawing. Also, another thing is to keep the lines very light and to be light-handed so you don't get too heavy and things don't get muddy.
So the reason why we do figure drawing classes and why we draw people nude is because it is much harder to draw the human form wearing clothes. Drawing the human form is difficult enough as it is, especially if you're a beginner. So by drawing the human form nude, you are able to see everything. You're able to see where the bones protrude, where muscles are, and where different convexities and concavities are. If you know the structure of the human body, you will better be able to know how fabric will lay on the human body, and therefore, if you can draw a figure nude, you can draw a figure in clothing.
And here's a few of the drawings that I have done in my previous figure drawing classes. Obviously, I had to censor out a few bits, but I used a multitude of mediums for these drawings. I used Conte, graphite, compressed charcoal, vine charcoal, and charcoal pencils. And also, a really helpful tip, the Black Factus brand erasers are very good at erasing just about anything, even Conte, which is usually very difficult, if not nearly impossible to erase. And here you can see how understanding the structure of the human body has really helped me to be able to add clothing on top of it and make it look realistic.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what it's like to be in a figure drawing class. Figure drawing classes are something that I think every artist needs to take at least once in their life. It has helped me grow so much as an artist and has really helped me get a better understanding of the human form. So if you're looking to figure out how to draw people, I suggest taking a figure drawing class or looking up figure poses online and practicing from those. When practicing figure drawing, make sure to time yourself. Don't allow yourself too much time, especially when doing gestures. Just get something in very quickly. Practice, practice, practice is so important when figure drawing. And that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave me a comment down below if you want me to go more in depth on any part of this video. Anything having to do with figure drawing, I would be happy to make a video on that. Also, leave me a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every single time I post, go ahead and hit that notification bell as well. I will also be leaving links down below to all of my social medias, including my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you want to see more of me, go ahead and click any of those links below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!